Today I'm going to show you how to use Seal and Go. It's an acrylic water-based sealer. I've been using it for many years. Beautiful, gives you a beautiful finish. It's a satin finish, colour enhanced satin finish. Here's the bits I've done before. You can see up there the stone is a bit lighter, and down here near the pillar it's a bit darker. There's a good reason for that. That stone was laid first, and they liked it so much. A few years later, he put this stone down, but somebody picked the wrong stone. But hey, oh, it's down now. It's got underfloor heating, so it's not coming up. We've turned the underfloor heating down. It's important to mention that. You don't want the underfloor heating on high when you're putting the sealers down. Doesn't matter what seal they are. They've got to be on low. So we turn it's water-fed underfloor heating, so it doesn't turn off. But you can turn it down. So we turn it down to about it's about 12, 13 degrees right now, which is just about right. It's a bit like Goldilocks porridge. If you have it too high, the seal will dry too quick, it will crinkle. If you have it too low, it'll take longer to dry. You know, if it's a cold building, the sealer, especially acrylics, if the house isn't warm, the acrylics take forever to dry the first coat. So you've got to get it just right. So I'm just going to demonstrate. I've got some Seal and Go in the tray here. Wipe off the excess. The important thing is to get a thin coat down. So we put it down like this with a paint pad. It's not a roller, you'll notice this is a paint pad. And there's a reason I'm using a paint pad. A roller will leave rotation marks, paint pad won't. So it gives you a nice finish on here. But I need to put 4 coats down. So it needs to be a nice thin coat, because thin coats dry quicker. What you don't want is to pool it. So pooling it is something like, give an example, put the sealer in the tray. I'll tell you what, let's just demonstrate what I mean by pooling. I'll just get a bit of sealer. This is pooling. Well, you just put it down like this, fatal. It's like a bluey white colour, the sealer. That's pooling. Never put an acrylic down like that. What you do, is you get your pad, it's quickly fixed. Thin it out. That's all you got to do. Thin it out. Nice thin coat. Thin it out. There we go. So you don't want any bluey colour, like a bluey white colour. It wants to be fairly clear. Put that in the tray. I'll come back to that one in a minute to finish it properly. So going back to this one, it starts off really shiny. It will dull down to more of a satin. That's this first coat. What I need to do now is put this air blower on. That will dry that off within 5 to 10 minutes. And that one, and that one, and that one. And maybe even that one up there. So it goes right across the floor, dries it all off quite quickly, lets me get the second coat on quite quickly. Normally I'm waiting 30, 40 minutes to put a coat down. But if I get the air blower on it, I'm waiting 10, 15 minutes. So I'm saving a lot of time basically. And time is money in this business. Done all up there. And I've got just to finish down here. You can see where I haven't got any sealer down. You can see how dull it is. So what this sealer does, it brings out the colour of the stone, gives it a bit of a sheen, excellent protection, you know, especially from kitchen spills and things like that. It doesn't like anything hot though, so if you're burning like, not burning, but if you're using a hot wok with oil can splatter down there and burn it. So you're best having a cooking mat along this area here, and that'll stop that. And the rest of the floor will be fine though, absolutely fine. And we'll come back to it later when it's sealed. Here we go. All done. Beautiful. Seal and Go does give you that enriched finish. Lovely sealer to wear with. That's it there, look. Seal and Go. You have to put about, this is Indian sandstone. No, it's patio stone to be fair, but it can work inside. It's not too rough, this one. Some of them are too rough for inside, but this one's not too bad. It's quite smooth. Quite a lot of them are quite smooth. So you're not going to stub your toes on them. But yeah, that's lovely that. That's 4 coats. And as usual, we talk about neutral cleaner. I've just got a bottle here. Let's just dig it out. Save my finger getting there. That's it, neutral cleaner. Gotta use neutral cleaner for aftercare. If you use bleach, flash, Jif, anything like that, washing up liquid, any e-cover type products which aren't suited for this sort of floor, they will strip the seals off because they're all bleach based orientated. Unless it states otherwise, but this one is pH neutral tile cleaner. 1 capful, warm water, mop and bucket, that's all you need to do. Vacuum first, and then mop second, and job's done. Don't over mop it, don't overdo it. But no, this is a finished article now.